today we are going to do basket weave. We have vertical stripes, horizontal stripes, and some plain weave. With basket weave, you are going to double your thread. So instead of pulling it through my needle and having the tail end, I'm going to pull it through my needle and double my thread just like this. So I'll be using 2 strings at the same time. It makes your job a lot easier. So if I would take this and I would pull it all the way down, I still have 2 strings. I still have 2 strings all the way down to the very bottom. And you can see that I actually have quite a bit of string here that I'm using. I'm using 3 wingspans, so that's from one fingertip to the other stretched out, because I really like basket weave and I think it's fun and it's fast and it fills up a good amount of space. So I have my yarn ready, and this is the only time really we're going to start from the outside here, and we're going to weave across. So we're going to go under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2. It's very similar to plain weave in that you're going under over, but instead of going under 1 over 1, under 1 over 1, you're going under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2. So you can see it takes a little bit longer for me to pull this through. All right, now we have our tail end here, and what I'm going to do with this tail end is I'm just gonna weave it in here, over 1, under 1, and then tuck it down. That way it's not hanging off to the side. And then I can take my fingers and just tuck this down. So you can see it's a little bit different. Our weft spaces are longer. So now, just like with plain weave, we're going to do the opposite. So we went under these 2 warps before. We're now going to go over these 2 warps. So over, under, all the way across. Make sure that you don't pull in on your edge and tuck it down nice and neat. You can see this automatically creates 2 rows. So there's 1 row, 2 rows, and then here there's 1 row, 2 rows. Basket weave is about going under 2, over 2 for 2 rows, but we are automatically creating 2 rows with our doubled thread. All right, so let me just show you what this looks like as we go across under 2, over 2 for a few rows, and then I'll show you how to end. All right, there we go. Let's end this. So I still have a lot of string, so I'll use it for something else, just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like we end plain weave somewhere in the middle, we're going to end basket weave somewhere in the middle. And cut my string, tuck it down, and that's the end of basket weave. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at this. So it's going over 2 warps, or over 2 warps, under 2 warps, over 2 warps, under 2 warps, constantly all the way across. So it looks like we have 2 rows doing the same thing. Now if you would leave this a little more open, where you can see your warps, it would look like a wicker basket. So you have the space that goes under, the space that goes over, the space that goes under, the space that goes over. I like mine tucked down a little bit. You can see the difference between this and what plain weave looks like down here, and in these sections are kind of plain weave as well because they go under, over, instead of under 2 over 2. All right, so keep an eye out for your next tutorial.